Good morning and welcome to Highline H2H. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we'll cover every point of every match today. Every Monday and Tuesday morning now through mid-April, we will combine two very unlikely terms, highlight and breakfast. Or for some of you, brunch, though 10 a.m. is really very much breakfast in my book. Highline H2H will present 6 matches today, pairing up highlight players of similar ability who will compete in a best 2 of 3 set matches. A set is won by the first player to reach 6 points. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Each match will be a test of speed, strategy, and stamina. Highline H2H allows players to compete in a format unique to Highline, but based directly on the more familiar format of a 2 out of 3 set tennis match. If you're joining us for the first time, you'll see the ball traveling in excess of 125 miles per hour off 3 walls within a glass-enclosed court, traditionally referred to as a concha within a fronton. We welcome you to the sport of unparalleled excitement. Welcome to Highline H2H. Andrew, good morning.
Good morning, Stu. Back with this new highlight format that broke out here just a few weeks ago, and we're back here with group number 1. Group 1, arguably the top 6 players that play here at Magic City. But we got one guy, Douglas, who usually plays in this group 1. He announced yesterday during the pari-mutuel performance that he's dealing with a wrist injury. He'll be out for the remainder of the short season, which means he'll also be out the remainder of his H2H appearances for the rest of the short season, which is pretty much through the middle of April there. So we have Bradley replacing him in this group number 1. So you'll be seeing Bradley in the place of Douglas. His opportunity to step in and get those full reps here in H2H. You see him out on the court already in that yellow shirt, because we'll be just getting underway with our first match here in about 2 minutes. He'll be facing off against Ron. And let's give you the standings in this group number 1 before we get underway with the action here. Ron is undefeated, the only guy in this group that is still undefeated at 4-0. Carbayo at 2-2. Spinner at 2-2. Ikeda all the way down at 1-3. And Julen at 1-3 as well. But Bradley played 2 matches in his first appearance of H2H. That was 2 weeks ago. And he actually, I believe he dropped his first 2 matches, so I think Bradley's record is 0-2. He will now, as we said, will be playing here full-time for Douglas in this Group 1 of H2H. We now have just less than a minute to go till we get into this match, so let's preview it for you. We'll be starting off the day with number 12, Ron versus number 4, Bradley. Ron in his 3rd season as part of this Magic City League, originally hailing from the Philippines. He's been a force to be reckoned with since his first moments on this court. Ron brings an unmatched combination of experience, shot making, and consistency that has devastated his opponents for a number of years across the globe, and now he'll be facing off against Bradley. Bradley in his 4th year as part of this Magic City program. A former track star at the University of Miami, Bradley is arguably one of the most intriguing players on this roster because of his ridiculous combination of speed, power, athleticism that has rarely been seen in this sport. He'll look to prove he's got what it takes to compete with these big guys here in this full opportunity now, replacing Douglas here in H2H.
So Andrew, 17 seconds up on the clock, that big gigantic clock for older eyes such as mine. It makes it really clear to see. Let's say we begin Highline H2H for March 1st, 2021.
Let's do it, Stu.
That sound like I was asking, or did it sound too formal?
It sounded a little formal.
A little formal? I'm sorry about that. It's first thing in the morning. It's a little rough for me. But I do enjoy talking about highlights, so.
A lot of highlight to go. 6 matches for you today, and then full performance afterwards. Stu, first match of the day.
Judges are in place. Ron's ready to serve. Ron there in the orange shirt serving. A reminder that in Highline H2H, the players do get 2 serves. That's the first serve. It's in. We've begun. By in, I mean it landed between the 4 and 7 line. There's Ron sending it back to the inside. Ron, this is a backhand thrown from the 9 line. Robote, the rebound off the back wall by Bragley to the inside. Forehand, a Robote. Catch by Ron. Ron to the inside. Bragley reaching out.
Oh.
Yep. That absolutely counts. He let it pass coming the first go-around. However, he took that rebound, the Robote, off the back wall, threw it one-handed all the way back here from around the 10-11 line. It landed in. Has to make contact with the front wall and land inside the boundary lines that you see on the floor. Bragley gets the first point of H2H.
Yeah, we talk about that athleticism on full display here early. Only 10 a.m., Stu. He's already making diving plays out there. Got him on the board early, 1-0.
Robote forehand by Bragley. Ron's there. That one goes off the court now to play. Point for the orange shirt, Ron. They're tied up at 1 apiece. Scoop by Bragley on the left side. Got a little fancy there. One of the things we talk to the players about in training is if you make a fancy catch, don't necessarily go for the fancy throw. He tried to put a fancy throw together with that fancy catch, and you know what? Didn't make it. So that will give Ron 1 more point. He has 2 points serving to Bragley, who has 1. Big backhand by Bragley. Robote forehand by Ron. Robote will score from the left side of Ron. Point for Ron there in the orange shirt. He now has 3 points. Bragley in the yellow shirt has 1. First player to reach 6 points will win the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Ron serves. Here's the first serve by Ron. It's in. Means it landed between the 4 and 7 line. Big backhand by Bragley catches the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point for Ron. That gives him 4 points. Serving to Bragley's 1. Again, Ron serving there in the orange shirt. Ron makes the catch. Low runner to the inside, picked up by Bragley. Beautiful catch. Catch by Ron midcourt. Low and hard, caught by Bragley. 2-all, opens up. Oh, excellent catch by Bragley. Bragley returns a carom. A 2-all kill shot thrown from the forehand to score. Very nicely thrown by Bragley. That'll give him 2 points, serving to Ron, who has 4. Remember, first player to 6 points wins the set.
And that's just an example there of the speed of Bragley, how much range he covers on the court. Ron thought that one was a winner there, a nice 2-all, but Bragley gets there on the outside and puts a nice shot there from the outside as well. That soft cutting carom scores. Keeps himself in this first set.
Over serve. That's the first serve. Second serve coming for Bragley. Serve must land between the 4 and 7 line. That was an over serve. Bragley's second serve coming up now. Bragley taking a little off, making sure the ball lands in on that serve. Only time the ball in Highline has to go any place in particular. That's a big backhand by Bragley. Robote left side by Ron. Robote left side. Wow. Big swing and a miss by Bragley. Ron gets the point. That will give him possible first set here. As he serves in the orange shirt, he has 5 points, serving to Bragley's 2. Big backhand by Bragley. Robote to the outside. Beautiful throw by Ron. What a effort. That landed in. That's fantastic save by Bragley.
Again.
One-handed grab by Bragley. There's the backhand. Bragley pretty exciting to watch with some of these catches.
Wow.
Ron puts it right back to the inside. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. Point and set. Point in a first set here to Ron.
I mean, it's just going to be tough to take down Ron in this group one. I mean, think about the 2 points that Bradley won. I mean, it was a diving rebote save with one hand, and the other one was an unbelievable effort to just get there and then throws that carom from the outside. So 2 points that, ones that Ron easily could have won there, takes him down 6-2, and just continues to mow these guys down in group number one, playing very well again.
Real conservative play overall by Ron. Again, we cover the basics. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. Try to out-catch your opponent. Catch one more than your opponent. If you're going to throw a shot, make sure it's the right time to throw it. Make sure it's going to be away from your opponent. Bragley played really, really good defensive game. Had that one offensive throw, the carom, the high bounce carom, when he chased down that 2-ball kill shot by Ron. Overall, Bragley, though, he's substituting now for Douglas, and it's good to see him. Good to see him doing really well here against our second best player on the roster.
Yeah, absolutely there. And Bradley now full-time here in this group number one, so I think that'll, he's more comfortable, knows that he kind of belongs with this group, and will have an opportunity to compete against these guys consistently, which should help his game overall. Set number 2 getting underway here. Bradley will serve.
Over serve. Second serve coming up for Bragley in the yellow shirt. We're starting off our second set. Ron moves up, makes the catch. Low runner to the inside. Scores for Ron in the orange shirt. He gets the first point of the second set. Again, first player to win 2 sets wins the match. First serve by Ron. Crossing the side wall and scoring. That's what you want it to do. You want the serve to come into the service box. You want it to go to the side wall right in front of where your opponent is or right next to him, setting up a difficult catch for him. Ron did that nicely.
Yeah, Ron, not a guy that maybe going to fire that serve in, but always puts it in that same consistent spot where it crosses.
Big backhand by Bragley. Rebote comes all the way out to the 3 line. Ron just rifles it up the middle, hard enough to score. Didn't try to put it to the inside, didn't try to put it to the outside, just swung and threw it hard. That is 3 points for Ron. First player to 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Ron out ahead with 3 points. Bragley receives in yellow. Catch by Ron. That ball got away from Bragley on the rebotes. The rebote comes off the back wall. It has to be caught and thrown in one motion, no stopping. Sometimes it becomes an issue of timing. That ball not settled in the cesta before he tried to make that throw, got wild, went high. Ron will now serve. He has 4 points. Bragley's still looking to get his first point in the second set. Catch by Bragley. There's the backhand. Bragley showing much more control of that backhand. Good catch by Bragley. Another hard backhand. This one lower and inside. Sets up a tough rebote made by Ron. Bragley's there. Catch by Ron. Rebote save by Bragley from the 10 line. Here's Ron. The 2-all carom. 2-all kill shot from the forehand of Ron. Lands out. That gives Bragley his first point here in this second set. Ron still leads 4-1, but Bragley has the serve.
I like the way that Bradley's hanging in there, and Ron up 4-0, taking a chance there from the inside with that kill shot. A little bit of a risky throw, kind of tough there, but just a little wide. Breath of hope here for
underserve. Ball cannot land before or touch the 4 line on the serve. That is an underserve. This is Bragley's second serve. Bradley not taking any chances with that second serve. Gets it good and close to the side wall.
Oh,
That's an unusual backhand for Ron. Ron rarely, if ever, touches the overhead screen. But the overhead screen is, of course, out of play. That gives Bradley 2 points. He serves to Ron there in the orange shirt. Here's Bradley. First serve for Bradley is an over serve. Ball cannot touch or go past the 7 line. This is Bradley's second serve. Again, Ron leads 4-2. Catch by Ron. Backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand by Bradley. Ron on the backhand. Goes deeper. Rebote comes out. Rebote left side by Bradley. Soft touch. Caught by Ron. Excellent pickup. I mean, that's a beautiful catch by Bradley. Two all. Scores. That gives a Ron 5 points. Possible set, possible match point for Ron there in the orange shirt. He has the serve. Backhand by Bradley. Ron was going to take it in the air. Chose to make the rebote. Forehand rebote by Bradley. Nicely played. Bradley makes the save on the rebote left side to the outside. Ron's there. Hard throw. Will score. Point, set, and match for Ron in the orange shirt.
And so Ron takes it in straight sets. 6-2, 6-2. And just another solid, complete performance there from Ron. Good one to start the day for him. Improves to 5-0 here in his H2H. Here, the short season 2021 H2H. Only guy that's undefeated here in this group number one now at 5-0. So Douglas is out. He was undefeated. Next closest guy is at 500, 2-2. 500, that winning percentage. So Ron with a bit of a lead there in that group one, and if he continues to play that way, it's going to be tough for anybody to take him down. You remember Ron had that King of the Court. That was a little singles exhibition that had here at Magic City last season. Ron was the champion for that. Didn't have an opportunity to play in the U.S. National Highline Championship. So we didn't get to see what he was able to do against some of the top competition, also some guys from other frontons here in South Florida. But here in H2H and every other opportunity he's had to compete in partido style or one-on-one with the bright lights, he's done a great job and continues to do it there. So we'll see Ron again coming up against Ikeda later on. That should be a pretty good match. Ikeda very consistent in his catching, a guy that pretty tough to get by him, but the way Ron's playing, we'll see how that one shakes out. Coming up next, though, in just about 30 seconds, we'll be seeing Julen, who's wearing the pink shirt, facing off against Ikeda. He'll be in purple. Number 16, Julen, against number 23, Ikeda. Let's get you a little more information about these two individuals. Julen, in his first year with the Magic City program, he comes from a high-life family rooted in the Basque origins of the sport, but he's eager to make a name for himself too. In just a short time, Julen has already showcased a fluid all-around game with sneaky power, quick trigger kill shots, and only going to continue to improve as he gets more comfortable adjusting to this smaller court. He's got Ikeda here. Ikeda in his third season as part of the Magic City League, another one of the second-generation highlight players on this roster. Ikeda's unique blend of professional experience has led him right here. He's more than willing to outcatch his opponent, so let's see how he does against a guy that will make him do such.
Julen started things off with a good serve. Ikeda threw it back to the inside. Julen missed the catch on the left side. Ikeda, there in the purple shirt, gets the first point of the first set. Catch by Julen and a hard forehand throw. Rebote left side, falls short of the front wall. Ikeda checking that foot repeatedly. Looks like he stepped onto a piece of tape. Here's the serve by Julen. Rebote left side by Julen. Catch by Ikeda. Karam by Ikeda, the 2-all, thrown from the forehand. The kill shot scores. Point for Ikeda there in the purple shirt.
And what I like about that kill shot, so controlled there the way he threw that one, Stu. Didn't overthrow it, knew it was going to land in perfectly. Julen was stuck on the inside a little bit, couldn't get there.
It doesn't have to be thrown particularly hard.
No.
Has to be thrown to make it difficult for your opponent to return. Here's the serve by Ikeda. Serve is good. Julen, strong forehand, thrown from the 13 line. Catch by Julen at the 7 line. Hard throws, straight back. Rebote left side. Julen catches it to the outside. Returns a powerful forehand. Comes in low, crosses the wall just after the 10 line. Basically right at Ikeda's knees. Hard enough to score. It's tied up at 2 apiece. Julen serves. Fine first serve there by Julen. Nice return by Ikeda. Rebote forehand just above the pad. Ikeda moves up and makes the catch. Hard throw. Julen went for the scoop, missed it, turned to make the rebote. The rebound off the back wall, just missed it. Point goes to Ikeda in the purple shirt. He steps out in front with 1 point. He has 3 points, serving 2. Julen's 2. First player to 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Served by Ikeda. Catch by Ikeda at the 11 line. Ikeda snaps one to the inside from the forehand. Julen makes the catch. Hard throw by Julen. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Julen picks it up at the 9 line. Hard throw. Good pickup by Ikeda. Forehand over the top to the inside. Scoop by Julen. Beautifully picked up on the left side. Forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Julen. Julen low and hard again to the inside. Ikeda's there. Backhand from a 10 line. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote saved by Julen at the side wall. Particularly difficult to make those rebotes when they're right there at the side wall. Got to get your cesta right against the side wall to make that save. He did it well. There's the backhand by Ikeda. Rebote saved by Julen. The 2-all kill shot. Attempt lands out. Has to hit the sidewall, the front wall, and the floor inside that outer boundary line. It did not. It hit the sidewall, the front wall, and the floor just out of the boundary. Julen gets the point. That gives Julen... It's tied up at 3-3. Hard first serve by Julen. Good catch by...
Good reach.
Ikeda. Julen on the backhand. Nicely thrown to the inside. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Julen. Ikeda from the 11 line. Brings it over the top to the outside. Outside placement.
Oh,
reeled in by Julen and a beautiful catch. What an equally good catch by Ikeda to the inside. Catch by Ikeda. Low and hard to the inside. This one gets by Julen on the forehand. What a beautifully played point. That was by Ikeda and Julen. Ikeda gets the point. Ikeda now leads 4-3 in this first set. First player to 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Figured this was going to be a really well-balanced match with a lot of good longer points here. Started off a little bit slow these last 2. These guys have certainly found their rhythm here in this game. And Ikeda looking pretty strong, but Julen right there hanging in 4-3. 1 point advantage here.
First serve by Ikeda. Here's Julen from the 12 line. Ikeda outside. He looked inside. There's subtle nuances here that we don't always share with folks, not because we don't want to, because they're hard to pick up on. Ikeda looked to the inside, threw it to the outside. You're looking at your opponent's face, you're looking at your opponent's cesta, you're looking at your opponent's feet.
Totally fooled him there. That's a great shot.
Possible first set here for Ikeda serving in the purple shirt. Backhand by Julen. Nice and hard to the inside. Robote comes out. Robote, forehand by Ikeda. Julen's there. Julen goes deep. Puts the ball right there in the corner. Forehand Karam Robote not really working for Ikeda there. That catches, though. That catch protected his ankles and everything else for the win. Point, and the first set won by Ikeda in the purple shirt with 6 points. We'll give them a minute to regroup. We'll move on to the second set, and Julen will have the serve.
Ikeda, his record 1-3 in this group number one thus far, and not playing like it there in that first set. He's been really good in those pari-mutuel performances. And
he was the second one through the door today, as far as practicing earlier.
Yeah. Almost beat Julen. Well, not quite.
Almost beat who?
You. But I was going to say, he was the first player on.
Beat me here?
Stu was here.
At 8:47.
Yeah.
No one else
Only
was here.
car in the lot. I wanted to stop on the road and take the picture. It was just your car is the only one.
No,
we parked the camper out back.
I just heard a certain chief operating officer suggesting I slept here. No, security doesn't permit you to sleep in the casino, as one of our players found out one night the hard way. What are you doing here? Get out.
Well, we'll have to get that story maybe a little later in that regular performance. We have starting at 1 p.m., but we've got set 2 coming up. So Julen will now have the serve. He lost that first set. And Stu, if you're Julen here, I mean, what's sort of the game plan headed into set 2? I mean, Ikeda's a guy, as we said, willing to outcatch you.
Julen?
Yeah, if you're Julen.
Making life decisions completely differently than I did in my own life is what I'm doing. Oh, you mean on the court?
Maybe highlight perspective?
On the court. Focusing on catching. Focusing on throwing the ball where Ikeda's not. Want to kill it, don't want to spar with him. Here's the serve. First serve by Julen, nice and hard to the inside. Julen now from the 9 line. Wow. Going for a low kill shot, low and hard to the front wall. Flirted with the overhead pad. Oh, the overhead pad. Flirted with the lower pad. Hit it. See, he messed up that throw. I messed up that announcement. And that announcement about the announcement. Here's Ikeda serving. There's a serve by Ikeda. Here's Julen from the 10 line. Goes deep. Robote left side by Julen. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda throws it low and hard. Julen passes from the forehand. Ikeda sets up for the Robote, the rebound from the back wall. This one got away from him. Went from the back wall into his cesta, from the cesta into the overhead screen. Julen gets the point, tied up at 1 apiece. First hard serve there by Julen. Good catch by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Julen's there. Ikeda. Yeah, no. Needed to catch that ball first time round. Needed to catch that ball as it was coming to him. This court is particularly forgiving. Almost everything comes out to the Robote, so I understand why he thought he would have gotten Robote, but it was never going to be an easy Robote. So he didn't feel comfortable making the catch coming the front way. Thought he would catch it on the rebound off the back wall. Didn't work. That is an overserve. That's Julen's first serve. He'll get a second serve here in Highline H2H. Ikeda keeps it on the forehand. Back to the inside. Good catch by Julen.
Right.
Hard throw. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Julen, backhand from the 8 line. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Scoop attempt missed. Point for Ikeda in the purple shirt. That gives Ikeda 2 points, and it's tied up at 2 apiece. Ikeda has the serve. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. I'm not just saying that to remind folks. I'm saying that to remind myself. Different bit of scoring here in Highline H2H. Catch by Julen. Hard throw to the inside. Beautifully made. Here's Ikeda. Ikeda comes out strong on the right side. Julen catches it in the air. Goes deep from the left side. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Julen not going for the scoop. Went for the rebote. A difficult rebote. Had to reach way far behind him. Doesn't give you much footing to try to get the ball back up to the front wall.
Not a lot of power either. Couldn't really get much behind it, and that one falls a little bit short. Ikeda back on top, 3-2.
Ikeda has the serve. First serve here for Ikeda. Wow, that ball floated.
Talked about that floating serve.
I can't really explain floating. I will at another time. That's a particularly difficult serve. It's not coming in with really
just kind of
any
wobble.
power.
Yeah.
Exactly. Ikeda has 4 points, serving to Julen's 2. Catch by Ikeda at the 9 line. Rebote left side by Julen. Ikeda moves up to catch it in the air. Fake the 2-all. Julen did not fall for it. Julen went back to the inside, made the catch, returns a strong forehand. Catch by Ikeda, by Julen rather. There's a rebote by Ikeda. Julen from the 8 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Scoop attempt missed. Point for Ikeda. That gives Ikeda 5 points. Possible set, possible match point for Ikeda in the purple shirt. He leads Julen 5-2. Excellent catch by Julen off a really good serve by Ikeda. Forehand carom rebote. This one works. Point, set, and match for Ikeda in the purple shirt. And to win it on a particularly difficult throw, now when you throw those 2-all kill shots off the forehand, especially off the rebote, you really want to see them open up more. You really want to see them cut more. But in singles, your opponent's not expecting anyone to throw a forehand carom rebote, so it usually catches them off guard. One of the most difficult shots to throw in Highline. That one wasn't particularly well thrown, but thrown well enough to score.
Well said there, Stu, and Ikeda getting the win 6-3, 6-2. So he improves to 2-3. It looks like Julen will drop to 1-4. Get those standings updated. Yeah, Julen drops to 1-4. Ikeda moves to 2-3. And Ikeda talked about, in those pari-mutuel performances, his numbers this year in the money percentage is nearly 70%, which is almost 10% higher than the next closest guy on the roster. So Ikeda's been playing very well here with an opportunity against these top guys in a one-on-one format. And today, I think, was the best day he played. So he's got an opportunity against the top guy in this group, Ron, coming up. They'll be facing off here in match number 4 of the day. So I think that's going to be a really good one coming up. Both guys playing very well.
With less than a minute to go, why don't you tell us about the Bumblebee appearing team that we have here on the court, which is not a team, they're opponents. Spinners in black, Carbayos in yellow.
Yes, very well, Stu. We have number 35 Spinner playing off against number 3 Carbayo here. Spinner in his first season with this Magic City program, a veteran player making the transition from Dania to this smaller court. Spinner has earned each opportunity in this sport because of his unmatched work ethic and commitment to improving on a daily basis. Not only does he have a very high Highline IQ, but also the skills to match up against anyone Magic City puts out there against him. He's got Carbayo here. Carbayo, fourth-year professional with the Magic City League, had been a vital part of this program since its inception in 2018, a former minor league baseball player in the Chicago White Sox organization. He's best known for his finesse, highlight reel catching, and unparalleled competitiveness that makes him a tough beat in each and every point. Carbayo out there smiling, looks to be ready to go. Spinner will have the first serve in this H2H match. We'll be getting underway here.
Have our two judges in place. Spinner will serve. First serve by Spinner is good. Here's Carbayo on the backhand. Spinner from the 11 line. Carbayo from the 8 line on the forehand. Ball tipped by Spinner there at the 10 line. First point of this match goes to Carbayo in the yellow shirt. Hard first serve by Carbayo, lands in nicely. Rebote forehand by Carbayo. Scoop high on the right side of Spinner. Carbayo trying to come up with a clutch catch. Difficult to pull it off that side wall. That's why we suggest the players throw it there. Tied up at 1 apiece. Strong forehand to the outside by Carbayo. Rebote left side by Spinner. Carbayo takes it on the bounce. Spinner will make the rebote. Will try to make the rebote. Passed it up to catch it coming at him from the front wall. Once again, as we said earlier, Magic City Highline Court is pretty forgiving. If you don't make the catch coming at you, most everything comes out on the rebote. But they're not always particularly easy rebotes. Carbayo serves. Hard first serve by Carbayo. Here's Spinner. Catch by Carbayo. Spinner from the 11 line. Carbayo backing up, keeping it on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Spinner picks it up on the backhand. He goes deep. Rebote left side, fire to the inside. Spinner is there. Rebote left side, the diving save by Carbayo. He's up. Spinner's got it. Spinner throws a carom to score. If you're going to make the fall down rebote, get right back up on your feet. Don't spend any time laying on the ground. You're basically telling your opponent exactly where not to throw it.
And Spinner executed that kill shot beautifully there. A little more power behind it, flirted with the top of that pad, but still got in there to score, ties it back up at 2.
Spinner in the black shirt will have the serve. And you can see the shadow of COO, Scott Savin, there in the player cage, with his most intimidating look for the players, ensuring only the best highlights being played. Here's the catch by Spinner. Nice backhand. Good catch by Carbayo. It would scare me. Rebote by Spinner just above the pad. Carbayo catches it. Rifled that forehand. I don't know if you got a chance to see what that ball did. He threw it so hard that it started moving up as it was coming off of the front wall. That's how hard he threw it.
That rising fastball.
3 serving 2 in favor of Carbayo. Carbayo serves in the yellow shirt. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. That is a mighty overserve. In fact, if we didn't have a back wall, it might still be going. So this will be a second serve for Carbayo. This serve must land between the 4 and 7 line. Carbayo takes a little off it, makes the serve handily. Actually pretty good the serve there for the second one. Nice backhand by Spinner. Rebote forehand by Carbayo. Catch by Spinner. Backhand by Spinner. Rebote forehand, we swing and a miss at the 9 line. Point for Spinner in the black shirt. Tied up at 3 apiece. Spinner retying his cesta as he takes a couple really deep breaths. A little bit of huffing and puffing there.
A little bit here in this first set.
And, of course, we don't permit for anything other than 1 minute break in between sets. So
only Vlelo gets the timeout. Yeah,
not anymore. It's actually a good old Peter Sellers line. Not anymore. Spinner serves. No, you have a left side for a reason, Michael. Use it. Nope. Went for that on the right side, trying to get the timing right. You've heard me yell at these guys repeatedly. No, it's not timing. Line up the catches. Line up the catches. Watch the ball go into the cesta. Spinner leads 4-3, and he has the serve here in the black shirt.
And when Carbayo struggles a little bit, gets into these funks, I think he relies a little bit more on timing than he should with a guy that has such good natural skills there.
But it doesn't exist in highlight. That's the thing. You don't swing your basket magically into position and hope to catch the ball. That's not the way it works. Carbayo showing a lot more control there. Beautiful catch. Really nice return. Spinner just getting it over his head. Carbayo, that is a beautiful rebote. I mean, that was picture perfect as thrown by Carbayo. Carbayo now from the 8 line. Back to the inside. Spinner's there. Big backhand by Spinner. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. Does not open up. Does not cut to the outside. Catch by Carbayo. Rifled to the inside. And it scores. That is a really well-played point by Carbayo and Spinner. Tied up at 4 apiece. Spinner and Carbayo trading points, 1 for one, 1 for the other. Back and forth, working their way to 6 points. Try to win the first set.
It's usually, one good play for Carbayo that sparks a nice little run. So see if that's the one that does it for him here.
Well, Carbayo, after he missed that forehand at the side wall, he obviously got pissed.
A little unsettled,
frustrated. But then came back and had some tremendous play. I mean, showing tremendous control. And how you see how he has control, he slows down.
Yeah.
He slows down. He thinks about the catches. He makes them better, throws the ball straight and hard. He's got a lot of power. Tremendous power. Carbayo, difficult rebote to the outside, lands in. Spinner's got it. Spinner returns it from the forehand. That's a really good catch by Carbayo down at his feet. Particularly difficult catch. Rebote forehand by Carbayo. Catch by Spinner. Spinner looking to get it back to the side wall. Carbayo's going to cut it off before it gets there. Forehand rebote. The rebound from the back wall came right up in Carbayo's face. He tried to adjust last minute to make the catch. Was unable to do so. That gives Spinner 5 points and our first possible set point in this game. First player to get 6 points wins. Did you hear something? I heard something. There's a rather large bird flying around here.
Maybe Nuts is getting ready.
It's a bird with Tourette's. Okay. Spinner will serve. Possible first set point here for Spinner. Here's the backhand by Carbayo. He rifled that backhand. Rebote forehand by Carbayo. Spinner makes the catch. Spinner hard to the inside. Tough catch for Carbayo.
Oh, my.
Carbayo kind of specializes in tough catches. That was beautiful. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Carbayo's got it. Rifles it to the inside. That scores. So,
you don't think he wanted that point,
as if we didn't have enough suspense, we're going to take it to 5-5. This is set point. Possible set. It's actually set point for both players. And that is a picture-perfect serve, and Spinner's experience allowed him to make a great catch. Beautiful rebote to the inside.
Oh, he got it.
An even more exciting catch by Spinner. Leaping, reaching, making the catch. Here's Spinner from the 6th line. Back to the inside. Carbayo's there. Powerful backhand. Feeds the forehand of Spinner. Spinner rifles it inside, and he scores point in a really well-played first set for Carbayo and Spinner. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a great set.
I mean, the energy.
And it got better as it went on. I think that's the key.
Exactly. So, we'll feed Carbayo some raw beef back here. And allow him to gnaw on a steak before his next game. And maybe calm down just slightly. No, seriously, I haven't heard that many expletives since I worked in a psychiatric hospital. And we're not far off here at Magic City, but...
I mean, it's 10:45.
I know, it's 10:45 in the morning. And
mixing a coffee.
I mean, this glass is borderline bulletproof, and thank God, because without this, I wouldn't work with the guy. I mean, seriously. Between his insistence that we keep raw beef back here for him to chew on in between points, and... Okay.
Whew. Wow.
And look at that enthusiasm. That is Juan Ramon Arrasate on the court, offering some guidance in between these points.
You know what? Making some adjustments headed into set two.
And if you paid attention to Highlight in the 80s, especially at Miami Highlight, that is Ara the first. There's Ara number 2, but that's Ara the first out there. He's our player manager here at Magic City. And Spinner, of course, avoiding Carbayo at all costs in between.
Do you blame him?
No, I don't. And we'll begin our second set.
Spinner may not come out for this second set. But.
So Spinner wins the first set 6-5. This is our second set. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Spinner's able to win this set. He'll win this match. I love Carbayo. He knows it, but he's nuts. I mean, he's nuts in a good way, but he's nuts.
We'll see if he can get it back here with the serve. Down 1 set.
Excellent first serve by Carbayo, blasting it in. Here's Spinner. Carbayo, tremendous focus. That's what you want to see. You want to see him come back, and you want to see him concentrate. That's exactly what he's doing. Forehand rebote thrown beautifully to the inside. See, every one of these balls coming to the inside, that's where they're supposed to be thrown. Hard costado thrown to the inside, picked up by Spinner. There's the backhand. Carbayo doing lots of things offensively. Spinner playing a really good defensive game here. That's a carom, 2-all, attempted kill shot, stopped by Carbayo. Carbayo's forehand return scores point for Carbayo there in the yellow shirt. He gets the first point of the second set. Could you imagine if this thing goes to a third set?
This is going to be one of the best matches we've seen of H2H, and man.
Ever?
Well, it's only been a couple weeks, but this one's certainly living up to it right now.
Make sure they bring more raw beef before it goes to the third set.
And Carbayo just seemingly throwing it harder here in this second set, but under control thus far, and Spinner just continues to make some great catches here. Played very well yesterday, and that performance carried it over here today.
Bote forehand by Carbayo, catch by Spinner. Spinner winds up.
And that, yeah.
You see, Carbayo showed him exactly where to throw it. Carbayo was lingering to the inside, so Spinner had it through the 2-all, overthrew it.
Yeah, it's kind of like in basketball where you let the guy shoot the long shot. You say, maybe not the best shooter, not his strength, to let him throw it, and that one a little bit wide. Gets Carbayo 2-0 advantage here.
Hard first serve. Good catch by Spinner. Carbayo. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Spinner on the run. 2-all by Spin. Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
You see that little twisty thing he did over his head?
That was not easy. Controlled it beautifully. Spinner on the board there. First point.
Carbayo looking at me, asking me for numbers. The last thing I'm going to do is tell him that I'm not going to tell him the score. The players can't see the score, so he wants to know who has what. You have 2. The other guy's got 1. Please don't eat me. Okay. Spinner got the point. He also has the serve. Carbayo receives with 2 points. Spinner serving in the black shirt. Catch by Carbayo. Powerful forehand to the inside. Backhand by Spinner. Rebote to the outside. Spinner chases it down. Returns the forehand. Carbayo keeps it on the right side. That's a tough catch. Spinner choosing the rebote, just making the save. Don't do anything fancy, just make sure you don't screw it up. Beautiful throw by Spinner. Spinner now, a little bit of a 2-all, scooped up by Carbayo. Carbayo's return, it's what they call carambola. Goes from the front wall, hard to the side wall, back out. Went by Spinner's right side. He didn't make the catch. So, it is 3-1 in favor of Carbayo. Carbayo has the serve. Carbayo retying his cesta. So, for those of you not particularly familiar with Highline, or if you don't pay attention to those little details, so the player's hands go into the cesta flat. They don't hold on to something in there. Their hand's not twisted. All 5 fingers outstretched, tied on with that long cord, the cinta. Carbayo serves. Spinner winds up. Oh, clipped. And what you just saw is one player apologizing to the other. It's not really a formal apology. It's like, no, I didn't mean to throw the 2-all.
Right.
Sorry about that. That's fine. Just being polite.
Acknowledging the clip there, but nonetheless gets Spinner the point.
So,
Kill shot winner gets him to 2 points.
Carbayo's still with 3 to 2. First player to 6 wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Spinner would like to finish it out and avoid a third set here if he can.
Just wants to go home.
Exactly.
Get off the court.
Catch by Carbayo. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Scooped up. Took his eye off. You see what he did?
Yep.
It was going to be fancy, but it didn't work. That scoop attempt went off the side of the cesta. That gives Spinner 3 points, and we're tied up at 3 apiece.
Yeah, that miss tied it right back up there in kind of an awkward position, but feel like one that maybe he could have taken on that left side maybe. Goes for that high scoop. Missed it, tied it up. 3-3. Spinner now with a chance to maybe close it out with an upset victory.
Upset is putting it mildly. Okay, here's the serve by Spinner. That was an excellent serve by Spinner. Couldn't ask for better serve by Spinner. Goes into the box and into the corner. Put your opponent into the corner. How many times have you heard me tell the players that in our training sessions? Look, bury him in the corner. Spinner has 4 points. Carbayo has 3. Hard throw to the outside.
Oh,
Scores off Spinner's cesta. Point for Carbayo. It's tied up at 4 apiece. Hard throw by Carbayo. Good catch by Spinner. Hard throw by Spinner. Good catch by Carbayo. Wow, he got out of the way.
wow.
Possible set point for Carbayo in the yellow shirt. Carbayo wins this. We will go to a third and decisive set. We're not sure if anybody would survive that, but we'll try it. Carbayo serves. Possible set point for Carbayo.
Carbayo's at the point, throwing it so hard, can't even stay on his feet there. Worked on those last 2.
Rebote forehand to pass. Spinner brings it
Another
in.
great catch.
Beautiful catch by Spinner. Rebote by Carbayo. Carbayo's up. Spinner makes the catch. Carbayo's kind of in his face, but he still made it. Rebote. He makes the save. Spinner makes the catch.
Oh,
Almost
and here
made
we
the catch.
go.
Point and set for Carbayo, which means we will play a third set. And maybe we should get more security back here.
Get a couple of the black coats down here, Scott. Wow. Unbelievable match here going on. Spinner wins the first set. Carbayo takes This wins at 6-5. Carbayo comes back 6-4, so just a back and forth match here. Going to a decisive third set.
Overall, some super high intensity. I mean, by both Spinner and Carbayo. Super high intensity by Carbayo.
Well, you start to see, I mean, Carbayo got, I think he was down 4-3 there, and he just started throwing it as hard as he could. You could hear like those tennis grunts that he was making on each and every forehand he was throwing, and it shows you how much he wants to be in this match, shows you how much he wants to win, and he's willing to fly through that net to make any save now. If you thought he was, willing to make those saves, acrobatic saves before, I mean, he's in a new gear now, locked in for this third set. So we'll see how this one goes. Give Carbayo credit, the fact that he even got it to this point. You saw him reeling a little bit, and a great serve by Spinner. Got him an advantage, but got it back. Third set, opportunity to take this one home.
Okay. Time to begin our third and decisive set. Judges are in place. Spinner's tying up. Pretty intense, huh?
Oh, I mean, the intensity, especially with this Group 1, I mean, just picked up compared to what we had here on last Tuesday. But these guys playing great highlight. We talked about Spinner's just been in a great rhythm. Carbayo's starting to figure it out here. So set 3, strap in, should be a good one.
There's the first serve by Spinner. It is good. Hard throw by Carbayo to the inside. Spinner looks for the rebote. Difficult rebote. Right there against the side wall. Carbayo gets the first point of the third and deciding set. Powerful first serve by Carbayo. That is a beautiful catch by Spinner. Nice backhand. Rebote by Carbayo. Beautifully thrown to the inside. He shows so much control on that costado. Beautiful throw by Carbayo. Good catch by Spinner. Catch by Carbayo. Powerful backhand. Rebote comes out. Spinner makes the save just above the pad. Carbayo's there. Catch by Spinner. Spinner showing tremendous control in that catch and that throw. Carbayo to the outside. Spinner picks it up. Spinner looked like he was throwing the 2-all, but he didn't. Carbayo comes up with a fantastic catch right on the 11 line. Spinner, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Catch by Spinner. Spinner winds up. There's the 2-all. Lands out. Ball must go. When you throw those 2-all kill shots, they've got to go from the side wall, the front wall, and land in bounds. That missed.
Just out of play. Spinner taking a shot there. Good idea. Had him, but that one narrowly wide, and Carbayo 2-point advantage.
So, Carbayo with 2 points, serving to Spinner, who has none. We are in the third set. The winner of this set wins the match. This is Carbayo's first serve. Under serve. Ball cannot fall short of or hit the 4 line. Can't touch the line or land short of it. This is his second serve. Carbayo showing more. That's an underserve. So Carbayo tried to take some off of it. He winds up double faulting. That's the first time I've said double fault today.
First time you said it today.
We don't see it. We don't see it often. Fortunately, we don't see it often. We want to get that ball between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. So that will give Spinner the serve. Spinner has 1 point, serving to Carbayo, who has 2. Carbayo really can't let that affect him. Has to maintain his composure and his focus. Carbayo from the forehand. Hard to the inside. Rebote by Spinner. Carbayo makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Spinner's there. Carbayo to the inside. Spinner from the 11 line. Carbayo moves up, catches it in the air exactly how he should. Backhand comes out to the rebote. Spinner placing that just above the pad. Looked like he hooked it, but he didn't. He was trying to get it in low. Nice throw to the inside. Carbayo kind of just jumping over Spinner to make the catch. Spinner back to the inside. Carbayo missed it the first go-around. It was a clean miss. He made the rebote. Carbayo, rebote, try to get a 2-all. Karam,
what a shot from Spinner.
Forehand 2-all kill shot scores. Point for Spinner. Really well played point for Carbayo and Spinner. Spinner has the serve. Tied up at 2 apiece.
It's good to see Spinner take that shot there from the outside. Saw Carbayo was stuck there. And look, you just keep throwing it back and forth. Carbayo's going to make every save. He's going to die for every ball here today, so you got to take some shots. Did just that to get himself right back into this match. That double fault, Stu, completely changed everything. Spinner now with the serve, a chance to maybe take the lead.
Powerful forehand by Carbayo. Spinner catches it in the air. Low and hard to the inside, scooped up by Carbayo. Carbayo, backhand to the inside, right along the wall beautifully. Catch by Carbayo. He winds up, rifles it.
Oh,
Spinner comes up with a beautiful catch. His backhand, however, hits the overhead screen. As we've mentioned, Spinner's coming to us from Dania Highline, and the overhead screen 30 feet
a little bit higher
than we are here at Magic City. So Spinner's having to make a lot of adjustment with that, but Spinner's catching has been really super in this match. Carbayo has the serve. He's ahead by 1 point. 3 points serving 2 points. Carbayo has the serve. First serve for Carbayo. No difficulty getting it in the service box. Rebote forehand by Carbayo. Catch by Spinner. Hard throw by Spinner. Picked up by Carbayo. Carbayo saw Spinner lingering to the inside. Saw he had the 2-all kill shot. Went for it. Didn't cut out, but it was enough to score. Spinner was unable to get there. (4-2) in favor of Carbayo. Carbayo serves. The ball tried to make a quick escape from the court. Even it doesn't want to be involved.
Even Ron was back here and said, I think they're going to break the ball.
Just going to keep throwing the ball until it explodes on the front wall. Hard first serve by Carbayo. Good catch by Spinner. Spinner, beautiful throw, passing Carbayo. Carbayo trying to pass Spinner. Spinner catches it at the 10 line. Outside placement, stopped but not held onto. Carbayo completely took his eye off the ball. He came up, lined it up, thought that he had it, did not watch the ball go into the cesta. Very common mistake, missed the catch. So that gives Spinner 3 points to Carbayo's 4. Spinner has the serve there in the black shirt. This is Spinner's first serve. Powerful forehand by Carbayo. Good catch by Spinner. Hard throw by Spinner. Good catch by Carbayo. Catch by Spinner. Spinner keeping it on the forehand. Carbayo lines up. Carbayo probably would have liked to have kept that throw to the inside. Spinner put it right back to the inside beautifully. It is tied up at 4 points apiece. First player to reach 6 points will win the set and the match. Spinner won the first set 6-5. Carbayo won the second set 6-4. We're tied up at 4 apiece.
And also, Stu, both of these guys are at 2-2 their overall records for this H2H. So a big one here. The one that wins it will stay up over 500. The one that loses it will drop to 2 and 3. So keeps them alive perhaps in this group number 1.
Yes, God forbid Carbayo doesn't win this. We're going to have to, like, harpoon him with Thorazine or something. Okay, here's the serve by Spinner. Catch by Carbayo. Here's the backhand. Spinner goes to the floor to make that save. Just missed it. Point goes to Carbayo. That gives Carbayo possible set, possible match point there in the yellow shirt. And so Spinner went down to the floor and he left a wet mark on the floor. We don't want anybody to slip, so we will
get the guys in the NBA. They got the little court squeegee things. I don't know exactly what the name of those are, but we're gonna have to get some new. Not Tennessee, Ron.
In hockey, they have a Zamboni, right?
Yeah.
So we have a Ron.
Typically a Tennessee, but.
A Romboni. Romboni. And
sounds like an Italian
to Juan
dish.
Ramon Arasate for coming up with that line. The Romboni comes out and cleans up the wet spot. We can continue. Once again, possible set, possible match point for Carbayo serving in the yellow shirt. Anybody want to take bets on how hard this first serve comes in? I'm just guessing.
I don't want to. This thing may break that front glass here.
Hopefully his arm doesn't come off at the shoulder when he throws it. First serve by Carbayo. Possible set, possible match point. Point, set, and match for Carbayo in the yellow shirt. Wow. That is a hard-fought match for Carbayo and Spinner.
Hard-fought match ends up in a victory there for Carbayo. 5-6, 6-4, 6-4. Carbayo getting it done here. We will assign the win. We'll get that yellow circle up there for you all to see it. And there it is. So Carbayo with the win. He improves to 3-2. Spinner drops to 2-3, but if you're Spinner, got to keep your head high there. Really good performance. Arguably the best match we have seen here in Highline H2H. And as these guys get more comfortable in this new format, as they improve here through 2021, only expect them to get better here and continue that great pace. Coming up next, the match that was the feature one really coming into the day, but Spinner and Carbayo kind of took that one from him. But Ron and Ikeda with an opportunity coming up next. And we'll be getting that match started here in just about 45 seconds. And this match will be getting going here, and we wait for Stu here. He's coming back. Ikeda versus Ron, two guys that joined this program at the same time in Magic City in 2019. They came for about the last 2 months of the season. Both recruited here by Mr. Stu Diamond himself here. We will have Ron with the serve to start it off. These two players originally were at Calder, came over to Magic City, played at Miami, but now back here full-time at Magic City, facing off in H2H. Ron will serve.
Excellent catch by Ikeda. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Ron. Passing Ikeda the inside, not giving him much to throw on a Rebote. Rebote the rebound off the back wall, so Ron will get the first point of the first set. Ron there in the orange shirt. Ikeda receives in the purple shirt. Here's Ron's first serve. Lands in. Caught on the forehand of Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Ron. 2-all. Stopped by Ikeda. 2-all by Ikeda.
Right back
Scores. Beautifully executed by Ikeda. Point for the purple shirt. Tied up at 1 apiece. Ikeda serves.
Now everyone in this first group has played 5 matches now through this point, so this is the second time they're seeing some of these guys. Ron took him down the first time around, but Ikeda not going to let him go that easy this one.
Like we said, Ikeda got here early, was practicing.
Yep.
Kept a blanket and a hoodie over himself to
just
keep
stay warm.
In between the matches.
If you're hot, don't let it escape.
That's a beautiful Robote save by Ron. He goes to the floor. He's up in time. Hard and low to the inside. Great catch by Ron. Backhand from the 10 line. Ikeda sets up for the Robote. Robote left side by Ron. Right up the middle. Ikeda makes the catch. Beautiful throw to the inside. Throw by Ron to the outside. Oh, Ikeda thought that it was going to sail out. He didn't make a move to get to it. Lands in perfectly and scores. Point for Ron. Ron has 2 points to Ikeda's 1. Ron serves. Ikeda from the forehand. Over the top. Ron lets it pass. Forehand. Robote left side by Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. That hits the overhead screen. Out of play. Point for Ron in the orange shirt. Ron now has 3 points to Ikeda's 1.
And that's just a mistake that if you're Ikeda, one you can't make in a match like this, and didn't throw any into that overhead screen in his first matchup, but that's one that he'd certainly like to have back down now too. 3-1 advantage for Ron.
Catch by Ikeda. Over the top to the inside. Good pickup by Ron there on the backhand. Backhand by Ikeda. He goes deep. That's a cortado Robote. It's kind of tough to throw forehand shots off of the Robote. Again, you're talking about a ball that's coming off of the back wall. It has to be caught and thrown in one motion. So getting it just going forward on the forehand is one thing. To throw a shot off of it is something else. Cortado Robote, particularly impressive there for Ron. Ikeda did, however, catch it. He wasn't able to make the return on the kill shot. That gives Ron 4 points and the serve. First serve by Ron. Ikeda, fine catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand by Ron. Point for Ikeda. A point for Ron, rather. I was distracted by Ikeda taking a swipe at the ball.
Another reason we're happy to have that glass.
Exactly. Possible first set for Ron in the orange shirt. Hard first serve by Ron. Good catch by Ikeda. Long 2-all. Attempt by Ikeda. Stopped by Ron. Scoop by Ron. There's the backhand. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Hard throw by Ron thrown to the feet of Ikeda. Ikeda makes the Robote save. Ron tip ball. Point for Ikeda in the purple shirt. Ron still has a possible set point here with 5 points. Ikeda now has 2 points.
And first blemish really for Ron in this match. Very consistent. See if he can regroup, close out this set, or if it'll carry over here and do a couple more points.
Powerful backhand by Ron. Good catch by Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Was that a backhand 2-all or did that clip? I'm not even going to take a guess. So Ron
it scores.
So regardless, it does score. That gives Ikeda 3 points, still serving to a possible set point held by Ron in the orange shirt. First player to 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Backhand by Ron. Rebote forehand, just over the top to the inside by Ikeda. Nicely played. Ron winds up. Scoop by Ikeda. Ikeda concentrated, throws it beautifully.
Oh.
Ron comes up with a clutch catch. Ikeda makes the catch on the forehand. Ikeda showing good control. That was supposed to be an outside placement.
That's 3 in a row there for Ron. 2 drops and then that one.
Wow. Point for Ikeda. That gives Ikeda 4 points. Ron still has possible set point. But Ikeda now has 4 points. Ikeda showing tremendous poise, excellent catching, keeping those shots in. He tried to throw an outside placement from the forehand. Didn't exactly go far enough to the outside. Ron dropped it. Just dropped it.
And all those points, Ron's really given them to Ikeda. So could have closed this match out now with a real opportunity.
Forehand rebote to the outside. Beautifully thrown. Great catch by Ikeda. Ikeda
just
trying
lost it.
to get what's called picada in traditional highlight, trying to throw it very high to the front wall, have it land at your opponent's feet and bounce over his head. But it escaped and hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Ron gets the first set. Ron takes the first set, 6-4. Ikeda's taking his frustrations out on the ball and damn ball and
Ball's taking
I don't
a
like you,
beating.
ball, and why'd you do that to me? And,
Well, Ron looked...
yep, he's still doing it.
Oh,
You were about to say?
I was going to say
Loud,
Ron...
isn't it?
It is loud. Played almost a perfect match up until about that 4-1 point or so where he dropped that one ball, then led to another one, then led to the one where he lost it on the throw. So don't know if that will carry over here into this next set, but Ron was playing pretty flawless highlight there and just, left the door open a little bit. So Ikeda now knows that he can maybe rattle off a couple, so see if he can get back in this match.
If you saw me motioning to Ikeda, it's like, calm down, just moving my hands, calm down, just relax and focus. Okie dokie. So, Ron takes the first set. Ikeda now serves. Second set begins on Ikeda's first serve. Beautiful serve by Ikeda. First point for Ron in the orange shirt. Ron serves. Nice first serve. Good catch by Ikeda. Hard throw. Catch by Ron. Ron low and hard. Scoop by Ikeda. Backhand to the inside. Ron's there. Ron goes deep. Rebote forehand. That's the rebound off the back wall. Taken on the right side by Ikeda. Ikeda sees his shot. Throws it. It scores. The kill shot from the forehand of Ikeda. Scoring. Ikeda gets a point. Tied up at 1 apiece here in this second set. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Ron did take the first set 6-4. They're tied up at 1 apiece in the second set. Catch by Ron. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand, just above the pad. Good catch by Ron. He winds up, throws it to the outside. Ikeda pulls it out of the air, rifles it back. Ron comes up with a beautiful clutch catch on the left side. Nice 2-all by Ikeda. Nice stop by Ron. That's going to be tough.
Wow.
Real tough.
What a grab.
That was a fantastic combination of catches and throws by both Ikeda and Ron. Ron comes out on top of that point. He steps out in front 2-1 here in this second set. This will be his first serve.
He talked about you can't put your hand on that side netting. See how Ron gets it out of the way there, make sure it doesn't touch, and just an unbelievable effort to get there. Ikeda looked at him after the point like, can't believe that you even got there. Thought he had the point. 2-1 now for Ron.
Catch by Ikeda. Here's Ron from the left side. Goes deep. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Ron. 2-all by Ron. With the soft touch. Just enough to score. That's exactly what you want. Not flirting with the pad. Ron doing a little huffing and puffing. We've seen him do the huffing and puffing. Ron would very much like to wipe this out and not go to a third set.
If there's one weakness in his game at that point here, and something that certainly he will work on and will get better as he plays more. throughout this season.
Long for wow. Sidearm carom from the 11 line and then some type of gesture. There was a gesture made. Now, Ikeda's frustrated, and you don't play your best highlight when you're frustrated. In fact, usually people throw it off the court and stuff like that. But Ikeda just threw a sidearm carom from the, it's not quite a trick shot, but it's not exactly something you do when you're thinking clearly.
And Ron totally not expecting it either, was just kind of caught flat-footed and no chance for him to get there.
Nice forehand, Robote. Right in the middle of the court, though. Ron's there.
Oh.
Yeah, no, if I were Ikeda, I would have thought he was throwing it outside, too. No, I would have. But he overcommitted. Ron saw the overcommitment, put it back inside.
That's the advantage of having one of the best Costados on this roster there. He can fake people out. Got to respect his 2-wall, too, because it just beat him on a point a couple moments earlier.
And when we talk about Costado, we're talking about the throw that comes at shoulder level on the left side. There's the forehand catch and throw by Ikeda to the inside. This is the backhand by Ron. Robote coming out. That's the Costado right there. The Costado Robote. Wow.
And
that is a beautiful kill shot thrown on the left side of Ron.
Yeah,
opened up beautifully and scored. That gives Ron possible set, possible match point for Ron.
And when he's throwing kill shots the way he is, pretty tough to beat Ron.
Catch by Ikeda. Long carom again. That's what we're talking about. See, when you're frustrated, and the helmet goes flying. Keeps going and going and going and going some more. So Ikeda obviously frustrated. He has no reason to be frustrated. He actually played very well. Became a bit unglued there at the end.
It's just tough. Against a guy like...
No, I understand the frustration. I do understand that. But he played well. I think I still hear the helmet. Oh, that's a bucket. That I don't understand what language that was, actually.
I think he's testing out the jerky. He must have got one of the hot and spicy ones.
Listen, no one can say that the Magic City players don't play with passion. He played with tremendous passion.
Yes, and for Ron improving to 6-0. 6-0.
Maybe that's what I was listening to. Maybe Ikeda was congratulating him on that.
Congratulations on 6-0. Only guy that's undefeated here.
That may have been Spanish for congratulations, my very good friend.
Congratulations, my good friend. You played a terrific match.
I think that's what the translation is. Exactly.
I heard a couple words loosely.
For the record, Ikeda didn't say anything to Ron. He was just really frustrated with himself. And maybe, actually, he may have met up with Carbayo in the back. That would be an interesting matchup, right? Carbayo's back there just sitting, gnawing on the raw beef.
We're not a zoo. Some great highlight there again in that match. Ron. It's going to be tough now without Douglas here in that Group 1 for anyone to take him down, but a lot of matches to go, a lot of opportunities here. We are moving on now to match number 5 here of H2H on this Monday. First day of March. Happy March, Stu.
Happy March.
Well, coming up next, we have Spinner versus Julen. Number 16, Julen versus number 35, Spinner. So Spinner played very well in that first match against Carbayo, taken it to 3 sets. Julen taken out by Ikeda in straight sets. So 2 guys that dropped their first one looking to get on the board here on this Monday. 0 minutes on the clock. Looks like...
Actually, we're waiting for a technical change with one of the cameras, and I think we may have just gotten it. We will see. Yep. Believe it or not, they made the technical change really quick. I thought there was going to be a slight delay. There is no delay. So, ready for our next match?
I'm ready, Stu. Spinner will serve. Julen will receive here. Match number 5 of the day.
Why are they hugging before the game? Shouldn't they hug after the game?
That's, they do that UFC fighting. They touch gloves before boxing. They do that, yeah.
Here we hug. There's the serve for a Spinner. Scoop by Spinner at the 9 line. Julen from the 11 line on the backhand. To the inside. Nicely played. Spinner's there. Good catch by Spinner. Nice backhand. Rebote left side by Julen. Catch by Spinner. Julen, clutch catch there on the left side. Very nice. Backhand by Julen. That cleared the overhead screen. Spinner for the rebote. Makes it a 2-all. Stop by Julen. Low and hard by Julen. Scores off the side of Spinner Cesta. First point of the match goes to Julen there in the pink shirt. Julen steps out in front, 1-0. First player to win 6 points will win the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Julen serves. Low and hard. Caught by Spinner, but not held onto. So the ball comes into that cesta. It can be moving just a little bit. Can't bounce. Can't be juggled. But came into the cesta. Player needs to flick his wrist, extend his arm a little bit, and stop the ball. Spinner not able to do it there. Able to do it there. There's the backhand. Spinner showing good control on that backhand. Beautiful throw. That rebote is right on the wall. Julen picks it off nicely. Catch by Julen at the 9 line. Catch by Spinner at the 11 line. Julen from the forehand. Outside placement by Julen. Spinner read it. Stopped it. Was unable to bring the catch in. Point for Julen in the pink shirt. He steps out 3-0 in this first set.
And you wonder how much that first match maybe took out of Spinner there. Came out of the gates a little slower here to begin his second match of the day.
Good catch by Spinner. Nice backhand. Backhand by Julen. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Julen. Looks like he took his eye off the ball just slightly there at the end. It's a very common issue in Highline is that you line the ball up, you keep your eye on it, and just when you sense that it's in your cesta, you take your eye off it. No, you have to finish watching it go all the way in till you stop the ball. Good first serve there by Spinner. Nice big bounce coming out of the service box. Catch by Spinner at the 9 line. Over the top. Julen moves up to take it in the air. That's a great catch and a hard backhand. Spinner makes the rebote save. However, it hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. Julen has 4 points to Spinner's 1. Julen serves. Low and hard to the inside, caught by Spinner. Julen takes it in the air. Outside placement. Spinner read it. Stopped it. Returns it. Excellent catch by Julen. However, you see how he didn't bring it in? Never had control of the ball.
Tried to get it off quickly there. And
exactly. It was all he could do to catch the ball, but to try to turn it into a decent throw or even a throw that could make it to the front wall, to not be able to put those two things together. So that gives Spinner 2 points, serving to Julen, who has 4 points. First player to win 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Here's the first serve by Spinner. Powerful throw by Julen. Scoop attempt missed on the left side of Spinner. That gives Julen 5 points. Possible set point here for Julen in the pink shirt. Pink and purple, they're close, but no, it's pink. I misspoke. Hard first serve by Julen. Good catch by Spinner. Backhand by Julen. Nice rebote. The rebound by Spinner. Julen's there. Spinner just putting it over the pad. Again, we saw Spinner apologizing in his last matchup. When you score on something that you don't necessarily want to throw.
Yeah.
Exactly. You just put your hand up, hey, I'm sorry, I know it's scored, but that was kind of
Keep making a lot of tennis comparisons, but that's one sport you do see that in a lot of times. If they hit the net and then it just trickles over, the hand up.
They apologize. Still possible set point here for Julen. Backhand touched the side wall. Spinner's got it in the middle of the court. Julen comes
Oh.
up with a beautiful catch on the left side. Spinner from the 8 line, low and hard to the inside. This one, not caught by Julen. Spinner will get another point. Spinner has 4 points. Julen has 5. It is still possible. Set point here for Julen.
Well, Spinner certainly hadn't played his best highlight to start this match, but not out of it either. One more good point here. Then we get that decisive 11th point. Anybody set still.
Served by Spinner. Julen makes the catch. There's the backhand. Possible set point for Julen in the pink shirt. That's point and set for Julen. Spinner looks at Julen and says, "How'd you do that? How'd you almost get a chula on
kind
this
of
court?
found the chula.
How'd you almost get a chula on this court? What's a chula? That's an excellent question. So if the ball were to hit the crack between the floor and the back wall and die, not come out at all, that is a traditional highlight chula. We don't see many of those here at Magic City. We've seen one real good.
There was a legit one a couple
year.
weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
Last week, maybe.
Was that an H2H or was that in the regular pari-mutuel?
I think that was regular. Yeah, regular.
No, it hit the crack and it just died.
You said a
out.
perfect one. It
rolled out.
rolls.
Yeah, it's impossible to return. It's absolutely impossible to return.
So Julen there with the win in the first set, 6-4. And Spinner was taking a seat there in the back corner, taking a moment. We may need to get the towel out here.
We need the Ron Boney back out.
The Romboni's done for the day, so I think he would be eager to do it. 2-0.
Okay, the minute break is up. So, in this match, Julen won the first set 6-4. We're in our second set. Julen's able to win this set. He'll win the match. If Spinner wins this set, we'll go to a third set to determine who wins the match. Spinner lost the first set, so he'll have the serve here in the second set. There's a serve by Spinner. Julen from the forehand at the 11 line. Hard throw to the inside. It scores. Point for Julen. I don't know what's better, Julen's smile or his right side. He's got the best smile on there. He's got a great smile.
Someone said they hadn't seen him smile. He smiles a lot.
He's just smiling. No, just big time. Got a great tremendous sense of humor. Has a fantastic sense of humor. Really good-natured. And a really hard forehand, too. There's the backhand by Spinner. Rebote for... Wow! Escapada. That ball came into his cesta and zing! Right to the outside. And, of course, I mean that it escapes. So, player did not retain control of the ball as it was coming off of the back wall. Spinner will serve. Tied up at 1 apiece. First serve by Spinner. Great serve by Spinner. It's a really nice catch by Julen. Low and hard by Julen. Good catch by Spinner. Rebote left side to the inside. Spinner makes the catch. Pika, the big bounce, brought down by Julen. Wow.
Ooh, reaching back for it.
Great effort by... I mean, that would have made a great still photo. You know, you get the ball in there and Spinner 2 feet off the ground, fully extended back. Real hard to catch the ball that way. But good effort there by Spinner. Point goes to Julen. Julen leads 2-1. Portada serve. Catch by Julen. Powerful forehand by Julen. Good catch by Spinner. Julen was trying to keep that on the right side and maybe reach out with the left side, try to make that catch right there on the side wall, or look for the rebote, the rebound. He did neither. Lost the point. I mean, it's really easy to say that sitting very comfortably in a chair behind the wall and just watching them and say, hey, buddy, you should have done this. Here's the serve by Spinner. That's an over serve. This will be a second serve. Highline H2H affords the players 2 serves. Second one has to be in. Catch by Julen. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Spinner to the inside. Nicely played. Ball rule tip first time round. Point for Spinner there in the black shirt. 3-2 in favor of Spinner in the black shirt. He'll tighten up the tie on his cinta.
Spinner not really doing much. A couple mistakes here from Julen, but also Spinner maybe putting in some more difficult situations there. I mean, those rebotes a little more difficult for Julen here. 3-2 now for Spinner.
Over serve. First serve is over. That's all right. We'll give him a second serve. I mean, we won't give it to him. He gets a second serve kind of automatically. Catch by Julen. Spinner from the forehand at the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Ball tipped by Julen. Point for Spinner. Spinner now has 4 points to Julen's 2. Julen did win the first set, 6-4. Spinner is winning the second set, 4-2. First player to 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Julen's able to pull off an upset right now, come back with a few points. He would take the second set and finish off the match. If not, we'll go to a third and decisive set. Here's the serve by Spinner. Powerful forehand by Julen. Spinner on the left side. Oh, that hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point for Julen there in the pink shirt. That gives Julen 3 points, serving to Spinner's 4.
We'll see if that 1 point can get Julen a little more settled down here. Hasn't played his style of highlight here in this second set. Missed a lot of balls that have come to him, as we said, some difficult rebote saves, but just 1 point down even with all those mistakes, so a chance to close it out still.
Backhand by Spinner clears the overhead screen. Difficult rebote, but Julen hangs in there and makes a nice save. Low and hard to the inside.
Perfect
that
shot.
Was perfectly thrown by Spinner to score. That will give Spinner 5 points. Possible set point for Spinner in the black shirt. He will also serve. Backhand by Julen. Catch by Julen. Forehand throw from the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Julen. Catch, well, almost a catch by Spinner. I think Spinner was surprised too. So that gives Julen 4 points, serving to Spinner's 5. Still possible set point for Spinner here in the black shirt.
And look, Spinner was like a little flat-footed there on that catch. Tried to just bring it in. Thought it would be an easy one, but keeps this set going.
Tough rebote on the left side of Julen. Spinner makes the catch. Hard throw. Point and set for Spinner in the black shirt. So, Julen won the first set 6-4. Spinner wins the second set 6-4. We will go to a third and deciding set here in the match between Spinner and Julen. Spinner in the black shirt, Julen in the pink shirt. Players will get a minute. We'll make that 41 seconds left.
No, we're precise here.
I really like that clock, don't you?
It's my favorite addition
Seriously.
since week 1.
More so than the custom jerseys, the oh-so-comfy chair that they give us to sit in. 27 seconds. I mean, it's big, it's giant. My 51-year-old eyes can see it nice and clear all the way across the building. Players can't say, oh, I didn't know. No, yes, you did. Look up there.
If we can get the score to flash up there for Carbayo, that'd be...
Well, we have to put it in his cage. We keep him caged back here. I don't know if you've ever seen the Muppets, but the character Animal on the Muppets, the drummer, Animal, that's Carbayo.
Well, that clock is flashing 0 seconds. Bunch of zeros up there, so...
Which means the break's over.
Break is over. Third set coming up here.
Don't you like all the behind-the-scenes information we give you? In real time, too. We tell you what the clock says that no one can see. So we can see it, but you guys can't see it. We tell you about Carbayo in his cage back here.
We don't have a shot clock yet on that scoreboard. But
Shot clock on the scoreboard, or the cage cam on Carbayo.
Cage cam.
There's the first serve by Julen. Great catch by Spinner. Nice backhand. Julen with the carom. Got away from him. Hit the sidewall and the pad. Kill shot attempt. Not working for Julen. Spinner gets the first point of this third and deciding set. Here's the backhand by Julen. Catch by Spinner. Julen, nice forehand passes. Robote swinging a miss at the 7 line. Point for Julen in the pink shirt. It's tied up at 1 apiece. First player to 6 points wins the set. Hard first serve by Julen. He's landing these serves beautifully. Catch by Spinner. Julen at the side wall. Tough catch. Nice throw. Catch by Spinner. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote left side. Gets away from him. Point for Spinner in the black shirt. Spinner has 2 points. Powerful forehand by Julen to the inside. Tough catch by Spinner at the 11 line. Big backhand. That touched the overhead screen. That's out of play.
It's gotten him a couple times today. We talked about making that transition here
from
still.
Traditional highlight court to Magic City. It's a little rough for him, especially when you get in the rhythm of a point.
Yeah.
You've been...
Do what's natural for you for a number of years.
All that muscle memory. And it's a beautiful first serve by Julen. Nice backhand by Spinner. Robote forehand. Goes to the outside, off the court. Was tied up at 2 apiece. Spinner gets that point. He steps out in front with 3 points to Julen's 2. First player to reach 6 point wins the set and the match. Backhand by Julen. Nice and low. Caught by Spinner. Spinner over the top. Catch by Julen. Hard throw by Julen. Caught by Spinner. Julen, tough catch. That ball was coming off of the sidewall. Hot. Spun right out of his cesta. That gives Spinner 4 points. Serving to Julen's 2. First player to reach 6 points will win the set and the match. Powerful forehand by Julen to the inside. Robote forehand save by Spinner. Julen Showing good control there on that left side. Good catch. Robote left side by Spinner to the inside. Beautifully placed by Spinner. Nice backhand by Julen. Robote just above the pad. Julen's got the ball. Nice forehand right to the corner, out to the Robote, and it scores. That was really well played by Julen.
One of the best points he's had here in this third set. Maybe for a while, see if they can get in some momentum. Just down 1.
Showing tremendous control on that forehand. Julen has 3 points, serving 2. Spinner's 4. Hard first serve will score. Real hard first serve by Julen. That right side is absolutely dangerous. It's tied up at 4 apiece. Scoreboard will catch up in just a minute. Catch by Julen at the 10 line. Hard throw to the inside. Tough catch by Spinner. He comes over the top. Catch by Julen. Hard throw by Julen. Robote forehand saved by Spinner. Julen showing good control. Nice backhand. Robote coming out. Nice catch by Julen at the 9 line. Hard throw to the inside. Spinner comes up with a fantastic save on the backhand. Robote by Julen. Catch by Spinner. Julen from the 9 line. Hard throw, passing one out to the Robote on the side wall. Beautifully thrown by Julen. That will give Julen possible set, possible match point here in the pink shirt.
3 straight for Julen. Changes the entire complexion of this match, gives him a game point. And would control that serve too, so can fire one in there. I know he's been working on that serve. One of the better serves on this roster, coming in a little lower and harder.
Hard first serve by Julen. Good catch by Spinner. Robote is up. Ball to the outside. Good catch by Spinner. Hard throw by Spinner. That's going to be tough for Julen. Julen digs out a beautiful, beautiful Robote save. The 2-all will score for Spinner.
Wow.
So, 5-5. This is set point, match point for whoever wins this point. It's pretty close, huh? I don't
You think this is a good match?
Yeah.
Spinner's played in 2 thrillers here again today. This one a little shakier in the middle, but these last couple points, definitely this third set, been a good one here. 1 more point to decide it. Will Spinner improve to 3-3? Or will Julen get his second win of head-to-head? 1 more point to find out.
Doesn't seem like Julen could be any more calm, does it? Sitting there with his hands on his hips.
It's like, you ready to serve?
Over serve.
This one adds a little more pressure.
Second
now.
serve coming up. Looks like Spinner disagrees with that call, but the word of the judge is final. And he's standing right there, too. Second serve coming up for Spinner. Again, this is possible set, possible match point.
I'll say good thing got that serve in.
Powerful backhand by Julen, stays to the inside. Big backhand. Robote to the outside. Spinner's got it on the forehand. Hard throw, crossing to the inside. Point set in a well-earned match to Spinner in the black shirt. A hard-fought match by Julen. Julen played beautifully. That was anyone's game.
Awesome match here. Spinner, though, 3rd win. Picks up his first here today. 3-3 for him, as we said. Julen drops to 1-5, but Julen has played much better than his 1-5 record indicates here. Tough Group 1.
So we're 1:30 seconds away from...
Yeah, we wasting no time here.
Our next match.
See that clock there at 11:45 with regular 9-game performance here at Magic City starting at 1 p.m. So get this match going, guys. We'll have a bit of rest, and then we'll get right back into the action. So how this one is going to work, folks. So we have 2 guys out there. who will be wearing the same color jersey. They are not doubles partners. They will be competing against each other here
we just
today.
got a really good deal on the yellow material.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Exactly.
So it's like,
guy said, "Boy, could I make you a deal on yellow material?"
Well, Nuts asked for a raise, and then Lello was asking for his cooler. We need to get the meat for Carbayo, so
we have a lot of expenses.
Yeah,
it costs a lot of money.
It adds up here, so bear with us.
Players need cestas every 10 minutes.
Helmets, yeah. But that is true. Another great point. You're only as good as your record indicates, and he is 1-5. So Julen at that mark. Carbayo versus Bradley up next. Bradley yet to win here in H2H. Carbayo, we saw him earlier in that 3-set thriller. He improved to 3-2. So actually 3-2 for Carbayo is second place in this Group 1. So if he can go to 4-2, probably the only guy with a realistic shot of taking down Ron in this Group 1, given the way it has started. No, but the actual reason of the yellow shirts, Bradley's supposed to be the substitute player, so he had one shirt, which was yellow. Now that he is replacing Douglas full-time, we're getting him another shirt, so this is Carbayo's color, the yellow. Bradley will be getting another color here coming up, so we will not have that issue moving forward. Bear with us for this match. Carbayo versus Bradley. Bradley will serve first.
Carbayo looks unusually sedated, actually. I don't know that he has been sedated, but he looks pretty calm.
I think a win will settle you down, too. I mean, you're in the heat of the moment. One thing leads to another, reeling a little bit, but a win, one in the win column, all that matters, settled him down. Bradley here will serve. Yellow on yellow. Oh, boy, here we go.
First serve by Bradley. Here's the backhand by Carbayo. Bradley makes the save. Carbayo's there. Carbayo hard to the inside, beautifully thrown. Bradley makes a fine save. That lands out. Carbayo gets the first point of the first set. What a catch by Bradley.
Adjustment.
That ball was coming right at his ribs. No, that was coming in way too low. As a general rule of thumb, explain to the players that if the ball is passing you to the inside and it's passing you below the numbers on the side wall, catch it in the air. Don't look for the rebote, especially if you're back here behind the 9 line. Tied up at 1 apiece. Bradley serves.
I feel like with a guy like Bradley, too, tends to throw it lower and harder, so maybe not going to come out as much also. Something to keep an eye on.
Backhand by Bradley. Rebote left side by Carbayo to the inside. Bradley's there. Interference. The point will be replayed. Tied up at 1 apiece. Lots of yellow on the screen. Lots of yellow on the court.
Yeah. Usually we have the color, so it's easier to assign now. But the first 2 points we seem to be doing all right. Bradley will reserve here. Interference was the call. We'll replay that point.
Catch by Carbayo from the forehand. Hard throw. Backhand by Carbayo. Catch by Bradley. Carbayo looks for the rebote. Oh, tried to take some off of it, landed just above the pad, and instead threw it into the pad. And the pad is bad. Point 4, Bradley. That's number 4 there. I usually say the color of the shirt, but I'll start calling out the number on the back of the shirt. That's their permanent player number.
Bradley a little more height as well.
He's taller. He's a taller fellow.
I say it's a good thing we didn't have 2 guys that are like, I'm thinking like Julen and Ikeda look very similar out there on the court.
There's backhand by Carbayo. Carbayo blasted that backhand.
Oh, what a save.
Somehow or other, Bradley comes up with a rebote. Good catch by Bragley. Backhand. Catch by Carbayo. Carbayo powers the forehand. Scoop by Bragley. That was beautiful. Hard backhand right up the middle. Carbayo's got it. Carbayo sends it back up the middle. Bragley's got it.
It's like he didn't overthrow that one, but still a good save from Carbayo.
Somehow or other, Bragley's making these fantastic catches and saves. As folks know, his form is unconventional, but he's very effective. Powerful backhand by Carbayo. Bragley makes another save. Catch by Carbayo. Right up the middle. Catch by Carbayo. Backhand. Rebote save just above the pad. Carbayo adjusts, makes the catch on the forehand. Scoop by Bragley. Point for Bragley. Juan Ramon Arasate, our player manager, asking for a helmet because even he's afraid of getting hit.
Can't blame him. But how about the way that Bradley has come out here? He's made some great catches on both sides, too. I mean, usually a little more reliant on that right side, but the left side working for him here. 3 points.
Rebotes, he's been playing great.
Yeah. All around here. Hopefully keeps it up.
Well, that was bad. So, that was just bad. But you get 2 serves, so this will be a second serve for Bragley. Looks like Bragley was trying to sneak that in just above the 4 line, but yeah, he completely hooked that into the floor. That's pretty bad. That's fine. Here's the catch by Carbayo at the 9 line. Nice throw. Bragley on the rebote. Beautifully played to the inside by Bragley. Carbayo, no. You catch that ball as it's coming at you. In the air if you can, on the bounce if you must, but don't walk away from the ball when it's right in your face and try to make a rebote from your knees. Okie dokie. So, it is 4-1 in favor of Bragley. Bragley has the serve. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Bragley serves. Under serve. Ball cannot touch the 4 line or hit the floor before it on the serve. Has to land between the 4 and 7 line. Second serve for Bragley. Backhand by Carbayo. Carbayo makes the catch. Throw to the inside. Nice. Bragley comes out, makes the save, turns it into a 2-all. Carbayo stops it. Hard throw. Bragley going for it one-handed. That was a mistake. He tipped the ball. Point for Carbayo. Carbayo has 2 points serving to Bragley's 4. Backhand by Bragley. Powerful backhand by Bragley. Rebote left side. Fired to the inside. Not conventional, but a good effort there by Bragley to try to keep that ball in play. Off a difficult rebote. He missed. Point goes to Carbayo. He has 3 points. Bragley has 4. Carbayo serves. Hard first serve by Carbayo. Carbayo on the forehand. Ball tipped at the sidewall. Again, one of those timing plays we were talking about earlier. It doesn't exist in Highline. You get your cesta up above your waist. You use your legs to move yourself to the ball that's coming at you to make those catches above your waist on the left side or right side. You don't swing your cesta up to try to meet the ball at the same time. I don't know if that's I'm wondering if that's a baseball issue.
The timing, yeah.
It's like
that is a baseball thing.
Like a leftover baseball issue that he's got. Here's the backhand by Carbayo. He goes deep. Beautiful throw by Carbayo. Nice throw by Bragley. Rebote by Carbayo. It scores. Point for Carbayo. For serving 5, it is still possible set point for Bragley. Hard serve by Carbayo. That's a beautiful serve by Carbayo. An even better catch by Bragley. Bote right up the middle. Carbayo plays it to the inside. Soft touch. Bragley's there. That ball is on the side wall and rolling up Carbayo's neck. Point and set for Bragley. Bragley does take the first set. Players will have 1 minute to regroup, rest, take a couple deep breaths.
Oh, and here's where it'll get fun with that circle. Can't mess it up this time. It's going to be yellow.
Do you have your little yellow crayon out there?
Got to pull it out. Oh, it's ready up. Score will remain up there, but you just got a note there. Both players will be in yellow. 6-4 Bradley, so kind of an upset there in set number 1. Carbayo, a guy in second place in this group, played tremendously well in that first match against a spinner, but didn't show any of what we saw there in this one against Bradley. And you got to give him credit too. Bradley played very well, caught well from both sides. Rebote was working for him, but set number 2 coming up here. Carbayo reeling a little bit. And it's known to make a comeback or two in his time. We saw him do it in the national tournament with Angel. Forgot about that. He was down 5-1 in that one, came all the way back. So down a set here, not much to it for him. Clean slate here in set 2. He's just got to win 2 sets in a row now, Stu.
And Carbayo is definitely capable of doing it.
Yeah, perhaps a little bit tired from that first match. Who knows? But he will have the serve here. We will be getting it underway.
What a serve. I mean, serve came in hot right out of the service box, crossing the wall there at the 12 line. Bragley trying to get assessed on it, not able to do so. First point goes to Carbayo here in this second set. Good catch by Bragley behind the 12 line. High scoop. Nope. Take 2 steps forward and catch the ball in the air. But no, went for the scoop high on the right side, missed it. Point goes to Bragley, tied up at 1 apiece in the second set. Over serve. Second serve coming for Carbayo, for Bragley rather.
He has struggled both over and under with that first serve, but beauty of this format, you get 2, and he's been getting that second one in.
Good catch by Bragley. Had a face full of Carbayo. Carbayo makes the catch. Nice hard throw. Caught in the air by Bragley. Bragley, power backhand caught by Carbayo. Carbayo hard to the inside. Bragley, rebote save.
Wow.
It's a 2-all. Stop by Carbayo. Carbayo passes hard to the inside where it scores. Point for Carbayo. Carbayo steps out in front with a point. 2-1 in favor of Carbayo. Beautiful serve by Carbayo. Powerful backhand, clears the overhead screen, lands in. Carbayo, placement to the inside. Took a little off it. Bragley comes up with it on the forehand. Good scoop by Carbayo. Powerful backhand. Rebote forehand, beautifully played by Bragley. Backhand by Carbayo, clears the overhead screen. Bragley on the 3 line to make the rebote. Looked like he was going to try to do something with that, apart from just making the rebote and getting it up to the front wall. Perhaps that's why he's missed it. I don't know, but the rebote was missed. Point for Carbayo. Carbayo leads 3-1 in the second set. I heard the voice of one of our players calling the score out because Carbayo.
Well, he keeps asking for it every time. I think he may be trying to gain a couple extra seconds too with this tying of the sets to every point here. Played a 3-set thriller not too long ago. And the second set, Carbayo's come out a lot stronger here, much more composed, making some much better plays.
Catch by Bragley, goes deep.
And also some mistakes by Bradley to start it off too.
Nice throw by Carbayo to the inside. Bragley makes the rebote beautifully. Catch by Carbayo. Hard throw by Carbayo. Point for Carbayo. Carbayo leads 4-1 in the second set. What a great serve by Carbayo. What a great catch by Bragley. Carbayo goes to the floor, puts it just above the pad. Bragley somehow
slides
comes up with a great catch. Carbayo, 2-all. Bragley can't make it.
Wow.
Point for Carbayo. That'll give him 5 points and a possible set point for Carbayo, who does have the serve. First player to 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. So if Carbayo wins this, we'll go to a third set to decide who's going to win this match.
And Bradley played a while ago, played in that first match of the day, nearly 2 hours ago at this point. And Ron Rod made pretty quick work of that one, so a guy that works out, a former track star. Conditioning probably not a factor anyway, didn't play that many points. Third set.
Catch by Bragley, what a beautiful backhand. Goes to the outside. Carbayo sends it back to the outside. Bragley not taking any time, going to put it right.
Oh!
Holy shit, I can't believe he did that. Wow.
Watch the helmet. Okay.
Here's the rebote. Wow. Oh, if it hits the helmet, though, you see.
Wow. That may be the best rebote save we have ever seen.
Yeah, I'm just kind of stunned. I'm just kind of stunned. Now, if his helmet would have stayed out there and it would have hit the helmet, Carbayo would have lost the point.
Wow.
So we're getting some clarification on that because we don't have that. If the helmet falls off and it stays in the middle of the court, and the ball hits it, what happens? Okay, well, there's no rule for that. Well, my rule, and Director of Highlight Operations has some say in this, is if you refuse to wear a chin strap, not refuse, it's not like we're pushing it, but you just opposite it, and your helmet constantly falls off, if you leave it there and it hits it, you lose the point. How about put on a chin strap and don't create the problem to begin with? And if anybody's curious how I manage back here, that's kind of the method that I employ right there with everything that comes up. Injuries, with stuff on the court. However, that's typically exactly how it goes.
But,
yes, if you're going to do something...
Chin strap's not in the budget either, Stu. We got all that, the meat, the coolers, and all that. Looks like the guys are taking a moment here. Bradley...
A little too much of a moment.
Bradley out here. Carbayo late. But we're not going to... Taking a moment here before this third one. Going to give him...
Well, we're not taking a moment.
Well, we're here. He's taking, yeah. Not everyone in position.
Okay, so Bragley won the first set 6-4. Carbayo wins the second set decisively 6-1. Third and decisive set coming up. First player to 6 points wins the set and the match. There's a serve by Bragley. Bragley missed the rebote. Point for Carbayo. Carbayo first up in this third and decisive set. He has this point and the serve. See, the logic with the point there is that if it hits you as a player, it would be a loss of a point.
Right.
So it only goes to reason that that's part of it. That's an overserve. Thinking through the logic.
Yeah.
That's an overserve. Second serve here for Carbayo. Excellent catch by Bragley, pulling it from the side wall. Carbayo all the way up at the 3 line, puts it to the inside. Easy catch for Bragley. Rebote by Carbayo, catch by Bragley. Two-all by Carbayo, beautifully executed and scoring. Point for Carbayo. Carbayo steps out in front with 2 points. Bragley has none. In this third and decisive set, first player to reach 6 points will win the set and the match.
And you're starting to see Bragley, I don't know if this is just me, Stu, but a lot more one-handed grabs here in this third set. Don't know if that's a function of being tired or not, but catches that he could easily make with 2 as well.
I'm guessing it must be, because it's obviously we teach the exact opposite.
Right.
Put 2 hands on the cesta when catching on the left side.
But he becomes a little bit reliant on the one hand more than most. So,
and as we're going into year 4, now it's just corrections. What a catch by Bragley. He caught that one beautifully. Carbayo just blew by that catch. So, Bragley will go up on the board with a point. It'll be it'll be 1 serving to 2 in favor of Carbayo, who receives. So, Bragley having some difficulties with this serve. One serve hit the floor. That serve hit the pad. Neither one of them is good. So, second serve here for Bragley. Backhand by Carbayo. Swing and a miss on the rebote. Point for Carbayo. Carbayo has 3 points. Serves to Bragley with 1. Beautiful first serve by Carbayo. Nice forehand throw right over the head of Carbayo as thrown by Bragley. Catch by Bragley midcourt. Bragley, I think, wanted more of a carom, but Carbayo was kind of in the way. Beautiful catch by Bragley. He sends it back. Rebote for Carbayo. There's the windup. He throws. Rebote saved by Bragley. Catch by Carbayo. Carbayo from the 9 line. Back to the inside. Bragley makes the catch. Backhand. Caught by Carbayo. Catch by Bragley. Bragley looking super smooth. Bragley trying...
Oh,
God.
I agree with Bradley.
So
this guy.
That's interference. Interference. The point will be replayed.
I mean, Bradley just looked back and goes, "This guy," because I don't think there was any way he was maybe getting to that, but maybe using the rules to his advantage. Who knows?
Well, that's
it wasn't
why,
a great Tejada.
That's why interference is requested. Interference is requested by the player of the judge, and if the judge's estimation, if the player could have gotten to the ball and was interfered with, they'll give interference.
Well, I think he was going to get it, Stu. I just don't think he had to run into Bradley, which was the whole problem with that.
Well, Bradley definitely took issue with that. So let's see if.
And the highlight gods right there with the underserve. The ball don't lie.
An underserve in singles, you never want to see that, even though you do get a second serve. Second serve by Carbayo. Nice serve. Bradley makes the catch. Powerful forehand throw by Bradley. Oh, a chick-chack to score. Again, we never see chick-chacks at Magic City. Rarely see chulas, never see chick-chacks. That was a chick-chack that scored. One way or the other, chulas and chick-chacks don't come out to be played on the rebote. Yeah. Good rule of thumb.
Not great for Carbayo. Starts with that underserve and then the chick-chack. Nothing you can do to defend that one. Bradley squarely back in it. Needed that point. Only down one now, 2-3.
Backhand by Carbayo. Rebote forehand. We have a swing and a miss midcourt. Point for Carbayo. That gives Carbayo 4 points to Bradley's 2. First player to win 6 points wins the set and the match in this third and decisive set. Hard first serve by Carbayo. Nicely caught by Bradley. Beautiful backhand by Bradley. Carbayo, 2-all, scores.
Right in the corner there.
Point for Carbayo. Possible set, possible match point here for Carbayo. Guy with the number 3 on his back. Carbayo wandering off to the screen to try to see the score on one of the smaller TVs off the side. It's like, we'll tell you what it is.
There is a screen right there, but a little small. That's a good serve.
That's a really good catch by Bradley. Looked like Carbayo was going to walk headlong into that. Nice rebote by Carbayo. Catch by Bradley. Backhand by Bradley. Rebote left side. It's a 2-all. It lands in point, set, and match for Carbayo. However, that was a really well-played match by both Bradley and Carbayo. My, oh my.
Yeah, great match. Great day of matches for this Monday of H2H show. Let's see how the Group 1 standings look now. So we said Ron, the only guy who's still undefeated in that group. He is at 6-0. Only 2 guys in head-to-head that are undefeated. That's Ron and El Barba. El Barba playing in that Group 3. He is 4-0, but Ron's 6-0. Carbayo in second at 4-2. Spinner is at 3-3. Ikeda at 2-4. Julen at 1-5, and it looks like I think Bradley he's now 0-4 in his matches. Douglas was 2-0, but will not be eligible for any of those prizes there in head-to-head, even though his winning percentage is still at 1,000. And some awesome matches, as we said there. I mean, that Spinner versus Carbayo there started off, and then the way that we concluded there with Bradley and Carbayo. Good to see Bradley playing a little bit better. I think that interference call maybe unsettled him a little bit there. Came back after.
Did you not hear him back here?
No, I heard that. Yeah, he said it.
He took issue.
He said it.
It's legit.
It was BS, and he may be right.
He's got legitimate right.
Well, I mean, you can see it in the replay. I mean, if you look back at it, I saw.
Don't use the R word in highlight.
No
we don't have the R word in highlight.
Look.
I don't even call it by that name. I want an R word. No, you can't have an R word.
Nope. Won't even say it.
But no, if you do look, obviously you can replay every game we played since 2018 here at Magic City. And yeah, if you do, I mean, did Carbayo intentionally create interference? Potentially. But
judgment call, yeah.
Absolutely.
Judgment call, and
but overall,
got the
fantastic day of Highline H2H here at Magic City for this first day of March 2021. Just beautifully played Highlight across the board.
These Group 1 matches, it's kind of a different level. I mean, the speed, the power, the excitement in some of those plays. I mean, we had just a bunch of incredible plays. That Rebote save from Carbayo, that one that Julen was the one that dug out a Rebote 2-all winner as well. So good stuff overall, and leads us, look at the clock here, 12:15, ran a little bit over, so just about less than 45 minutes until we're back with some live Highline in the Magic City, Stu.
So that will do it for this edition of Highline H2H at Magic City. Thank you so much for tuning in, and join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. What?
Sorry, Stu. Before we go, let's remind you of the schedule here for tomorrow, because we'll be back here tomorrow with Group 2.
I was just about to say that.
I apologize.
No, go ahead. You do it better.
Promo guy. I'll do. Well, we got Benny versus Ben tomorrow. That'll be a fun one.
I wasn't going to say the name.
Did you?
That's right.
They get you there 10 a.m. first one. Benny versus Ben. Just a
great,
nice. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that.
Thank you, Stu, for all you do. Here's Benny Ben. Now, Jedden versus Anderluck coming up in match number 2. Kubala versus Bueno. Jedden versus Ben. Anderluck versus Bueno, and then Kubala versus Benny. Those will be the 6 matches for tomorrow. Those will be the 6 players. And Fantasy Highlight is pari-mutuel only, so we'll get to that in that pari-mutuel performance. Final day of the week for that, though, so we don't have any fantasy for H2H. Maybe in the future we'll get some.
Got 9 games in store for you beginning at 1 p.m., so come back and join us then, just about 40 minutes away. And Highlight H2H head-to-head matchups again tomorrow on Tuesday, March 2nd. Thanks for joining us as always. Hope to see you in a bit, and hope to see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone.